Welcome back. I'm Kabir Bedi, and we are watching some of the world's greatest speeches. The power of delivering a truly great speech has often been used by statesmen to symbolize an epic event in history. India's freedom was achieved after a long and painful struggle. Speaking at the stroke of the midnight hour, at the instant India became free on the 15th of August 1947, Jawaharlal Nehru, our first Prime Minister, described India's freedom with a phrase that will remain with us forever. He called it India's tryst with destiny.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
On January the 20th, 1961, John F. Kennedy, America's young new president, lit a torch for a whole new generation with his inaugural speech. Its inspiring message talked of an America being a force for justice around the world and of each American's pride in his country, immortalizing the phrase, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country."
Exchange places with any other people or any other generation. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all who serve it. And the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
On the 27th of August, 1789, the citizens of France adopted the Declaration of Man as the guiding principle of their newly formed republic. The document declared that men are born free and remain free and equal in rights. For more than 2 centuries, the Declaration of Man has been the inspiration for many speeches made on the themes of liberty and equality. A great example was Ronald Reagan asking Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down the Berlin Wall in the 1980s, upholding the values of liberty and freedom.
If you seek prosperity for the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek liberalization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Following the tragic assassination of Indira Gandhi in 1984, India found a new leader in Rajiv Gandhi, electing him Prime Minister with a landslide majority, giving the country a new hope and a new vision. Rajiv Gandhi carried his message beyond the shores of India. In a riveting speech to the US Congress and Senate in 1985, he declared, "I am young, and I too
and like
have
the
a
young
dream."
everywhere, we are impatient. I am young, and I too have a dream. I dream of an India strong, independent, self-reliant, and in the forefront and the front rank of the nations of the world in the service of mankind. I am committed to realizing that dream through dedication, hard work, and the collective determination of our people. We will welcome all the cooperation that we can get.
Till now, we've mainly heard great speeches by great statesmen. Coming up next, we have some of the best speeches by men who made it their life's mission to address the spiritual needs of human life. You're watching Great Speeches with me, Kabir Bedi.
Yes, we can. Tear down this wall.
We made a tryst with destiny,